So starting off with the brand, February 2024, 25,188 sales, and on 2023, 21,455. So it's up 17.4%, and it's the best February ever since. And now looking at year-to-date sales, 47,700 in 2024 versus 2023, 41,897, and that's up 13.8%. Congratulations, Lexus. Done a good job at this point. Starting with the UX, in 2024, 793, and compare that to February 2023, 1,074, and that's down 26.2%. And when we talk about year-to-date, it's down 21.6%, and that seems like it's going down so much that I'm not sure how much further down it can go. Next up, the NX, 2024, February, 5,316. Comparing that to last year, 4,662. Definitely, it's an up, right? Up 14%. And year to date, it's up 6.6%. So the NX continues to push forward. The RX, being the best-selling model, 2024 February, 8,858. And compared to last year, 8,646, that's actually up 2.5%. But it's a different story when we talk about year-to-date. Year-to-date is actually right now down 4.4%. And I don't know why, but January was not a good month for RX. But this month, it's going up a little bit. Still not enough to break big records, but hopefully soon it will actually strive and become still the bestseller. Follow me on Instagram at LSFT Videos. You can see updates on my experience with the NX 450h Plus, which may not be shown on any future videos. You can reach out to me via direct messaging if you have any questions on your Lexus. If you like this video, you can provide me feedback in the comments below, like this video, share it with your friends. This definitely will help with the YouTube algorithms. Press the subscribe button and bell icon and get notified when new videos show up. And lastly, if you want to support me further, you can provide me a super thanks, or visit my Amazon storefront before you purchase anything from Amazon, or you can purchase products from the list on the items that I've been using with my vehicle or at home at no extra cost to you. And now let's continue with the video. The GX, waiting for the refresh in 2024 February, 1,349. And in 2023, it was 1,803, so it's down 25.2%, and that's quite significant. Year to date, we're talking about minus 16%. So I think we're waiting for the refresh to come, and hopefully the sales will come back. Let's move on to the LX. The LX was doing well quite last year already. 523 in February this year, and when we compare that to last year, 444, definitely that's up 17.8%, and that's quite strong. Year to date, it's up 90%. It's a whopping 90%. That is actually extremely well done, LX. The newest addition, the TX. February 2024, 3,396. And compare that to last year, well, they didn't sell any last year, right? So you can't compare. But when you compare this to the MDX sold 3,650. So they're very close to the MDX. And when you compare year to date, 6,307, and the MDX was 6,761. So very close to the MDX at this point. So the RZ, the battery electric SUV, 2024 February, 352. And we can't compare that because they never sold the RZ in February 2023 yet. But when you look at these numbers, they're not quite high. Like December, they sold 1,025, but now they're at 352. So definitely not a good start. But again, we didn't expect the RZ to be a top selling vehicle anyways. And especially with the current news of the slowdowns of BEVs, I think this will continue to be the trend for this year. The IS, February sold 1,528. comparing to 2023 February 1,668, and that's down 8.4%. Seems to be continuously downtrend for the IS, and it's actually down 16.5% year to date. That seems to be a quite significant drop. I don't know when they'll actually recover. Maybe a new IS needs to be coming. The ES 2024 sold 2,560. Compared to last year, 2,712, that's down 5.6%. And year to date, it's down 4.9%. ES, like the IS, really needs a refresh, but they're doing well in other markets, but in US, it seems to be not doing as well. On the other hand, the LS, the flagship, February 2024, 224, and when you compare that to February 2023, 166, that's up 34.9, that's almost 35%. And year to date, it's up 26.4%. You wouldn't think that the LS would go up that much, but low volume, and when you sell a few more vehicles, the percentages will change drastically. The LC, another low volume vehicle, 141 in 2024 February, and when you compare that to 2023, 152. That's down 7.2%, but year to date, it's still up 9%. Again, another low volume vehicle. The RC, another low volume vehicle, 2024 February, 148. Compare that to 2023, 128. That's up 15.6%. But again, low volume, selling one more, percentages will show much higher. Year to date, it's up 6.9%. Not bad. So for February 2024, there were 25 selling days. It's a leap year, right? One more than February 2023. So we should expect to have higher numbers compared to last year, and we did see that with the NX, RX, and the LX. But when you look at all the other models, like the UX, GX being down in double digits, the IS and ES are also down, but surprisingly, the LS, the low selling volume LS, RC, are up compared to last year. The LC was close, but January was a good month, so overall year to date, it was still good. The TX definitely is helping Lexus in breaking sales records, but I do think that Lexus needs new products. In the sedan area like the ES really needs a refresh, and hopefully be able to pick up some new sales. The GX will soon come out and hopefully push new sales records for the GX this year. And I think at the end, the secret sauce, the NX, RX, TX, that is what they need to be successful because it's already 70% of their portfolio, and that's what happened in February. All other vehicles don't seem to matter as much, but I think the ES and the IS does look like their weakest link at this time. And with the current situation with the BEVs where sales are flattening, Lexus should actually look at refreshing the ES to probably like a pure hybrid and a PHEV powertrain. And then the IS, if they put the 2.4 liter turbo on it, and also the IS 500H, giving them the power and the new tech, that may be the secret sauce as well. But I know folks with wanting the V6 to stay will continue to say that we want the IS 350 with the V6. And then when you look at the 2025 Camry, they've already moved it to a pure hybrid. I think they need to do something like that for the ES. People driving the ES probably don't care about the V6 as much, but I know there are going to be some who care about a V6 ES. Overall, the sales numbers for February seems to be good, but that can only be sustained if the NX, RX, and the TX continues to push forward and break sales records. I'm looking forward to see if the NX will get closer and closer to the RX because they haven't really distinguished the difference between the NX and the RX as much as it should be. But I know they're trying to reuse a lot of the part bins and be able to keep the sales up, especially when they have now the TX who actually could fill some of those gaps. So let's see what March has in store for us. I hope that you found that this video was informative, and until next video, drive safely. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please comment, like, share this video, and if you want to see more videos like this, you can subscribe to my channel and press that bell icon to get notified when new videos are posted. And if you'd like to support this channel, you can provide me a super thanks. And until next time, cheers.